Hello everyone! Today I will tell you about some powerful strategy for binary options trading based on the combination of two indicators. This combination will help you to determine the entry points perfectly and minimize your risks. If you want to increase your profit and confidence on the market, stay with us and let's figure out how to use the strategy on practice. So, in this strategy, I use two indicators. The first indicator is ATR and the second one is Bollinger Bands. I have basic settings in both indicators. Now, let's figure out how to make money using the strategy. So, the first indicator that I use is Bollinger Bands. This indicator shows us a certain range within which the price is moving. And our task is to wait for the moment when the price comes to either upper or lower border of the range. To determine whether there will be a rollback or breakthrough, we use the ATR. It will help us with that. The ATR indicator shows us the volatility, and if volatility on the market is increasing, then the ATR value is going up. If volatility falls, then the ATR value goes down. Thus, if we see the price has approached one of the levels, and when the price was approaching this level, the ATR value went down, this is a good signal for a rollback from this level. So, if the price is approaching the level and the ATR value is increasing, like in this moment, this is a good signal for the breakthrough of the level then. Now let's move to trading. So I found the first case to work it out. Let's check what do we see on the chart. And on the chart, I see the price has reached the lower border of the range. And when the price was approaching this area, the ATR value went down, was falling, which means the rollback is coming. Also, when the price approached the level, there was a doji pattern, candlestick pattern formed. This is a candlestick with a large shadow below and small body. This candle also indicates buyer's dominance at the moment. So, I open a deal. My deal is opened, and if this case is closed in a profit, I will earn the net profit of $2,520. Waiting for the result. And while the first deal is in process, I'd like to give you some important advice. It is about using confirmation factors, guys. I recommend all of you using confirmation factors depending on the strategy you're using, regardless of strategy you're using, because the more confirmation factors you find on the charts, the bigger are your chances to close a deal in a profit. In form of confirmation, I recommend you using just different levels, candlestick formations, and so on. So, the deal is closed in a profit. Unfortunately, there was no strong upward movement. However, there was still the upward movement. Let's move on. So, I found another situation. This time, I will work out the sell deal. And my deal is opened. Let's figure out what we see here. I see that the price has approached the lower border of the range, and as the price was approaching this border, the ATR value was growing, which indicates the breakthrough of the level. So I entered the deal as quickly as possible, since this strategy involves quick entries and exits from the deals, but most likely this deal will be closed in a loss. So the deal is closed in a minus. I entered it at the wrong time, which is why I will immediately increase the bet amount to $6,000 and open a cover again. And if this deal closes in a profit, I will earn a net profit of $5,000, thereby compensating the losses from the previous deal and also coming out with a small profit. And while we're waiting for the results of this deal, you have the unique opportunity to join my Telegram channel, guys, following the link in the description. Don't miss a chance to get the most actual updates on the market and beneficial ideas for trading. I'm sharing effective signals there, which will help you to make money on trading, not spending time on the analysis of the chart. Join and let's make money together with my team. So the deal is closed in a profit. The downtrend also happened. Let's go on. So I found the case to open a deal. I open a buy deal this time. Let's move to the explanation now. I saw the price approach the lower border of Bollinger Bands indicator, and when the price approached this border, the value from ATR went down, which indicates the rollback movement. As for confirmation factor, I can note there is this horizontal support level from which there were certain reactions. You can see it right here, and these reactions confirm the strength of this level. Well, now let's talk about the order of actions for entering the deal. First of all, you should see the moment when the price approaches one of the borders of the Bollinger Bands indicator. Secondly, you should look at the ATR indicator and determine whether there will be a rollback or breakthrough. The next, you should look for confirmation factors in form of various levels or candlestick formations. And only after all of that you can safely enter a deal, observing all of the risks. So the deal is closed at a loss, there is nothing to worry about. And I take and increase the deal amount to $6,000 and open the deal once again. I also want to tell you that you should always consider all of your risks and be ready for opening covers, since the market is changing every second. And I will say more, sometimes it happens that I enter a deal and only during this deal I change the decision regarding the entry. This is why you should always be ready for covering and respecting all the risks. So there was still the upward movement, an excellent result. As you can see, from $8,000 I was able to increase my balance to $15,000 according to the strategy. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you found it useful and informative, and if you have any questions left or ideas for new topics, then please write the comments. And don't forget to join my Telegram channel, the link is in the description. Thank you so much for watching, and bye.